A very good morning to one and all on this Saturday, the 2nd of April 2022. These views are coming to you from the Central Pier, and it is from here that I would like to introduce my video, which will be uploaded tomorrow on the Sunday, the 3rd of April. My usual thanks to all viewers who view these videos and to all those that help me make them. Well, this one really does contain a lot. Visits to sites, visits to shops, used shops, and some trinkets, and a couple of clips at the end. A lot came my way, funnily enough, on the last day of filming, the Saturday. So I must get on with it. I do hope you enjoy it. Thanks again for everything that is done for this channel. It is just after 10 a.m. and I've arrived in Abingdon Street. Across the road is a transporter, and that has arrived with all this wood that is going to be taken inside to the renovation job of Abingdon Street Market. I'm just going to go across the road. There's some of the panels there in front of you. And the doors are open here, so I'm just going to stand this side of the actual entrance, and we can have a look inside now at this vast area of Abingdon Street Market. One and all who are familiar will know how big inside this market is. Outside on the facade of this market, there is now artists' impressions. And here we are. This is what it's going to look like inside. This cafe inside will accommodate over 200 seated customers. Now, I've just been told a transporter is arriving round the back. We will go there. On my way around to the back of the market, this is what I find this Tuesday morning. Bambas have in fact returned, and they are again attending to a shop front here. Yes, as you can see, the old frontage completely ripped out, awaiting a new one. Right in front of you now. I believe this may be the last one to do. I'm just going to move along to show you what it will look like when it is finished. Two examples in front for you now. Well, we have arrived now at the back of Abingdon Street Market, and as told, this transporter has arrived with lots of panels of wood. It's driven up, and all this will be unloaded and taken into the market. So they've had wood for the front and the back of this renovation at Abingdon Street Market today on the Tuesday, the 29th of March. On leaving the rear of Abingdon Street Market, I noticed crossing the road this huge transporter standing outside the conference centre. So this centre is still receiving necessary goods. Look at the length of that transporter. We meet old friends this morning. Look at what we have here. Some lettering. Tram only. And some white lines. And two contractors at work here from the company. One of them is going to draw us a cycle for the cycle lane. He's doing really well. There it is. look back at the wording, and let's go and see who has done this work. Yes, it could only be one company, A1 Streamline. We have seen these on videos of old, all about Blackpool, especially Talbot Road area. A quick look at that paved block area in front. A quick look back at the lettering, and that's our visit today to see our old friends. It is a sunny, crisp morning, so I thought we would start today's video off at the water's edge. There's the water cascading up the steps that will lead to the promenade and the North Pier. So there we are, a view of the Irish Sea, etc. And now we will start today's Thursday video off. Our first visit is to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. Now there's lots to see here this morning. I've just been handed all the necessary information. It's to do with the arrival of quite a lot of plant machinery. On the left, that yellow one there is a telehandler, or better known as a forklift. In the middle of the screen, you will see just going back, in the middle of the screen you will see two cherry pickers, and in front of that is a yellow mobile crane that arrived yesterday, and an excavator in front of you. And also they received some steel girders which are soon to be placed. So our next visit should see some of those steel girders actually being placed upright into the ground here. The first part of the build. And this will complete our visit today to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. We look forward very much to our next visit. Edward Street and Bambas are here today, so I'm just going to get in between their two vehicles here. And I'm just going to stand at the entrance of this build. Now, as we know, this is one big unit at the moment. However, there's going to be two stud internal walls placed here, making three individual shops. You can hopefully see the two pillars in the middle. That sections off the units. So two pillars making three individual shops. And that's our visit to this progressive build at those three shops along Edward Street. All coming along very nicely. The build of the Holiday Inn. A full tour this morning. And the first thing I would like to point out is again those mast climbers and the blue cradles. An awful lot now is going to rely on this scaffolding system to place all the windows and glass frames and all the specially made wall tiles for the facade of this building. It certainly is a very impressive and very much liked scaffolding system. There is a sign there. This is about the best view I can get. It's called Rose System Scaffolding, I do believe. That's right in front of you now. As said, very impressive and liked indeed. That's the Sainsbury's store across the road, just to show you where we are. We have two safe viewing areas in this area, and this is the first of those two. Just to show you one of the side elevations of the hotel. And in the background you will see an excavator. I'm just going to move along. And this is our second safe viewing area. And from here you will clearly see the placings on this side elevation of some more of those mast climbers. 3 of them I think you can see. All awaiting those blue cradles. That's the North Shore railway station across the road. And another quick view of this side elevation, clearly showing again those 3 sections of mast climbers. We are on the ramp now that will take you to the North Shore railway station itself. And this morning I'm hoping from here you can look down or look across at that huge ravine in front of you now. That's the widening and the deepening of the underpass. Around another side here now, just a quick visit as the gates are open. They're expecting a transporter, and in front an excavator at work. This is our secondary viewing area. I regret this is not a perfect angle to try to show you this. Hopefully you can make something out of it. In front down below, the contractors are awaiting concrete to lay over those rebars that they are placing at ground level. There's the arm of the actual concrete pump you can clearly see in front of you. We are just arriving now at our principal viewing area. Now that concrete pump, that's still awaiting the arrival of the actual concrete lorry. It hasn't quite arrived yet. I believe you can see the pump now in the middle of the screen. It's just awaiting, as said, the actual concrete. Ever such a lot all going on here now. Down the bottom there, an excavator at work. And with these views of the blue cradles, this will complete our full visit today to the build of the Holiday Inn Hotel. The sun shines on St John's Church in St John's Square. Earlier this week, we visited this shop in front that was being completely gutted. Yes, it is awaiting a new frontage just a couple of days ago, I believe. And next door stands 2 units already finished. Returning now to that shop front that we see all being ripped out, and this is it here now, virtually finished. What a lovely, lovely job has been done here again. A look at the other 2, and that's our visit. We return this sunny Friday morning, the 1st of April, to the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. It's a landmark visit today. First of all, please notice that yellow mobile crane with its arm fully stretched out. Can you see at the back of that mobile crane? You will notice the build has started for the Wilko store and the cinema complex. Can you notice those steel structures that have now appeared? They started yesterday, the 31st of March. A landmark visit here today, as said. I've just been told that the groundwork here is still not quite finished. There's another 3 to 4 weeks of this still to happen. But as you can see, the structure is now underway. So the build, as said, is up and running. And this view here will close our visit today to this building site, and we will see them next time, next week.
We are now in Topping Street this Saturday morning, and yes, this shop here has only opened up minutes ago. Yes, this is the stall that used to operate in Abingdon Street Market, and we've shown this a couple of videos ago, but as said, this is their first day of opening. They only opened up just moments ago, and we have an invite to go and see how the shop is laid out. Safely inside, and a lot of work and effort has been put into this. There's wall slats, a nice ceiling, and new flooring. So let's have a look how they set it out, and it's set out very nice indeed. Yes, this is for men and ladies, of clothing from head to toe for each sex. On here, some lovely socks, and over here, some ladies' underwear. And they go right along this shelving here, all sizes, and all colours. The coloured ones I see are down here. And at ground level nearly, some very, very nice, good quality ladies' slippers. On the wall, other items of ladies' clothing. And some tights, ladies' tights and stockings. Moving down, we now come to the area for the men's underwear. Oh, there's a nice pyjama set there. Men's personal underwear. And just like the ladies section, under the underwear, good quality selection of slippers. And there's a rack here for men's and ladies' purses. I'm just going to move back, and here there's a very fine selection of ladies' house coats and nighties. Just take one out. Lots of different colours and sizes. Oh, that's a nice one here. Nice pink one there. So that's our visit today to this new shop that used to trade in Abingdon Street Market, and they've only been open minutes, just enough time to allow myself to make this video. So if you're in the area and you're in the need of any personal underwear, this is the place to come. Topping Street.
Right in the background is where we view the build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. Now, across the road here, we have videos of this ex-shop. It was a travel agent's. Very recently, it has closed down. So this very nicely fitted out shop is now available. I thought you might like to see it. Nothing to do inside. It's been left immaculate. All the details right in front of you now.
Is it?
Now across the road on the corner is the shop that we have just left, that ex-travel agents. Now across the road is this very, very well-liked sandwich bar of Jackie. Now we have videoed this in the past, however, as I'm here, we're just going to do a quick flying visit inside, as I've already had a look and this is beautifully set out again. Lovely sausage rolls, steak and kidney pies, pasties, and the next counter, trifles and tarts, and over here all the soft drinks and the crisps, and the new menus over there. And I'm just going to turn around quickly because there's Jackie's specials here. There we are, there's a hot pie deal there. And this looks very tasty. Turkey, stuffing, cranberry and mayo. So that's a quick flying visit to Jackie's sandwich shop, opposite that other shop that we have just left. Now directly next door to this tattoo studio, there is this very, very interesting shop unit here. They do hand knitted garments, children's party dresses and all the accessories that you would need for a young baby. So we have an invite to go in, and this is so nicely set out. Everything you would like or need for a newborn. And they are all attractively priced as well. Beautiful presentation within this shop. Even a pram here. Little boots here, look. And car seats or pram blankets. Pink, blue and yellow. And over here, look how these are presented, look. Yeah, they go right along the shop here. Well, I'm really pleased that I noticed this shop next door to this tattoo studio. There's the front window there. I'm just going to see if I can show you these handmade hedgehogs down at the bottom. They're great. Everything handmade down there. Handmade hedgehogs. So that's our visit today to this very, very interesting shop for babies and the young ones.
We are outside now the tattoo studio and the tea rooms. We have an invite to go and see the very, very happy newly engaged couple.
There we are, there's the counter there. And if I pan round very, very slowly, hopefully we will see the happy couple who are now officially engaged.
Yes, we are. That was a beautiful surprise. Last week or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago in Chicago.
360.
360, one of the highest building.
Oh, just came out like as a surprise as well.
All the very best to you both.
Thank
from
you.
everybody who will see this. All the best to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
There's a little treat for us coming up here.
So we've got that tea called butterfly pea tea, and it looks like that, which has a really rich blue color. We serve different cocktails with cocktails, non-alcoholic cocktails, drinks, lattes with this, and when you're coming in, you can have this like the alchemist experience. If you look on there,
It's a bit of magic now.
Oh, it changes colour.
change your colour to purple and pink if you go more. It looks kind of unusual and not very appealing being so blue, but it's got a lot of health benefits, anti-aging and loads of minerals in this tea made from the flowers. So apart from looking very cool, it's very healthy as well. So we've got quite a lot of different variations of drinks with that. So you can have a fun and then have a healthy drink in our cafe.
Well, that's very nice of you, Shamak.
Enjoy your tea.
Thank you both very, very much for this interesting clip here.
This is where I would like to thank one and all for watching this video. It is not yet over, as I have clips. I would like, though, first of all, to thank one and all who has watched this, and I say a goodbye to you now and leave you with those clips. See you next time.